Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. A man was injured when a bullet struck him in his arm while he sat in his kitchen yesterday morning. It happened at his home on Arthur Street in Hazleton. He was treated and released. Police say they found bullet holes in 2 windows and siding of the home, as well as smashed windows of a vehicle parked outside. According to police, a black SUV was seen leaving the area. This is the latest in a series of such incidents that have occurred in the city recently. Anyone with information is asked to contact Hazleton Police. A man was taken to the hospital with serious injuries after an overnight shooting in Wilkes-Barre. It happened just after 1:30 this morning on Blackman Street. Officers say they found a silver Kia SUV with rental plates from Missouri that they believe was involved in the shooting. No word if anyone is in custody. State police and the district attorney's office are also investigating. 2 people are facing charges after they attempted to bring numerous items of contraband into the state prison at Frackville. According to Pennsylvania State Police, on Sunday, September 1st, troopers were called to the SCI Frackville where visitors brought illegal items into the prison. Police say 23-year-old Jasmine London of Philadelphia had 4 small bundles of K2 synthetic marijuana, 6 Xanax prescription pills in an unmarked vial, and a small vial of marijuana. Also, 33-year-old Takia Pugh of Norristown had in her possession a small bag of marijuana and a butterfly folding knife. A search of their vehicle, which was rented and driven by Pugh, led to the finding of a 9mm handgun and a marijuana grinder. Both were charged with felony counts of contraband as well as misdemeanor charges for drug possession. A former congressman from the Hazleton area says that he has decided to open a consulting firm rather than running for office again in 2020. Former Representative Lou Barletta says that he does not intend to run for Congress in next year's election. After discussing it with his family, he decided to open Pioneer Strategies. His consulting firm will focus on political campaigns and government affairs. Barletta said that the goal of his consulting firm is to use the knowledge that he's gained through his experience to help others navigate their journeys. The firm will be taking on a limited number of clients so that each one gets the attention that they need. Barletta started out as a small business owner before becoming mayor of Hazleton from 1999 to 2010. He previously served 8 years as the 11th District Congressman. A report was released after an investigation from a Harrisburg law firm into the former Luzerne County election director's ties to a county vendor. The report was done by McNeese, Wallace, and Nurick. Luzerne County Council hired them after it was discovered that former election director Marissa Crispell served in 2017 on election systems and software advisory boards and traveled to board meetings in Las Vegas and Nevada, which were paid for by ES&S. The report concluded that any violations that occurred were not motivated by personal benefit or gain on the part of Crispell, and that her service on the advisory board did not factor into the recommendation of ES&S as the chosen vendor for poll books. The report also stated that there is a general lack of awareness of the ethical obligations of county employees as contained in the county's home rule charter. Crispell resigned from her position last week. It takes effect this Friday. Walmart today announcing it will reduce its gun and ammunition sales 1 month after more than 20 people were killed in a mass shooting at a Walmart in El Paso, Texas. Walmart also pressured Congress to enact gun safety measures. The company, America's largest retailer, said it will stop selling handgun ammunition and ammunition commonly used in assault-style weapons after selling all of its current inventory. Walmart will also stop selling handguns in Alaska the only state where it still sells handguns, and the store will request that customers no longer openly carry guns into its 4,700 U.S. stores or its Sam's Club stores in states that allow open carry. Walmart will continue to sell long-barrel deer rifles and shotguns and much of the ammunition for those guns. Walmart will also continue to allow concealed carry by customers with permits in its stores. Coming up on WYLN News, the Luzerne County Fair is kicking off tomorrow. Plus, travel plans for the Turnpike this weekend? We have a heads up. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Another day of sunshine tomorrow with a chance of showers. And then it starts to get cooler. We'll be right back.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown Village Square. Krugel's Georgetown Deli has been voted Northeastern Pennsylvania's best craft beer selection several years running.
Krugel's is your craft beer headquarters, and gift baskets are available for all occasions.
Krugel's is home of the Crowler. Fill your Crowler up in their tap system and keep your favorite beer fresh longer. Krugel's Georgetown Deli, Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow.
Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania Lottery games.
Check them out on the web at georgetowndeli.com.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Emmanuel Christian kicked off their first day of school this morning, this time in their new and bigger building. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more.
Emmanuel Christian has been increasing its student population over the years, and today they were so grateful that their first day of school this year was in their new building. The new location on the corner of Laurel and Hemlock Streets can comfortably accommodate all of their pre-K through 6th grade who just joined their high school students who made the move last year, thanks to an army of people who made it possible.
We have a newly remodeled lower level to Buenos Nuevos Good News Church. We're thankful to them for sharing their space with us, and it's wonderful. It's very exciting to be in a space that is new and fresh versus our dear old home that we had on Locust Street.
High school students are upstairs, and pre-K through 6th grade take up the lower level. As far as what the school still needs to do, a few finishing touches are still in order.
So we are set up and ready to go and ready to teach and ready to learn, but we do have finishing touches, like we don't have pictures on the wall yet. We have a few little areas that could use painting. We just got our last smart boards hung just this last weekend, and it's coming together, but a couple more weeks and then we'll do a ribbon cutting.
Since today was their first day of school, people rallied outside this morning to cheer their students in. The kids seemed excited, especially those that were there last year, because the differences and facility improvements are clear to them now.
Yeah, the parents seem excited too, and I'm sure as the days unfold, we'll kind of get used to our new space. We are very excited that we have a large library, and we're going to have a separate space for choir, and we're also going to be expanding our art studio capabilities. So there are a lot of things that this space is affording us that we just didn't have at the other building.
Emmanuel Christian is always accepting new students. There's a waiting list for most classes with only a few seats left, but they do have openings for pre-K, which is the easiest to add students to.
We also have quite a bit of scholarship money available for pre-K through the Pennsylvania Tax Credit Program. So if anyone doesn't have a spot for a pre-K student, they should definitely give us a call.
Reporting in Hazleton for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
And more students back in the classroom today, starting the school year, including the Crestwood School District. Busing issues had delayed the start of classes last week, but now all those issues have been taken care of and it's back to class. On Friday, the school board voted to terminate its contract with G. Davis Bus Company and rehire its former transportation provider, Reinheimer Bus Company. This caused the delayed start to the school year, but the superintendent says the decision was best for everyone.
But we wanted to have a start like we had today. And so the additional amount of time that we gave it allowed us to ensure that we had a start that was organized, things were in control, and students were safe and got to school. Had we started earlier, we just weren't 100% that it would have worked out as organized as it did.
Like any new start, there were a few issues for some parents getting their kids to school.
Absolutely love the Reinheimer Busing Company. However, the stops, my daughter, this is her first day at middle school, and her stop was not in the busing schedule. So the bus just passed right by her.
On the driveway, and the bus drove right by the house and just kept going. I was at work. I don't know. He was outside in the driveway. He said he was waving his arms and everything, and it just kept going.
But even with the problems that surfaced, some parents are happy with the decisions to switch back to the old buses. Speaking of buses, the Luzerne County Transportation Authority announcing that they will once again be running a special Luzerne County Fair Express route. The route starts tomorrow, Wednesday, and continues through Saturday. The route will depart from the Wilkes-Barre Intermodal Center with stops at Garrity's in Luzerne and at the Dallas Shopping Center before proceeding to the pickup drop-off point that is located at the main entrance of the fair. And a travel note, Pennsylvania Turnpike crews will be replacing a bridge on the Northeast Extension. We told you about this last week, but it's creeping up. Crews will be putting a 20-mile detour in place. Interstate 476 between Lehigh Valley, which is A56, and Mahoning Valley, A74, and Route 309 will be closed in both directions from September 6th through the 9th. The turnpike will close from 9 p.m. Friday the 6th until 4 a.m. Monday, September 9th, and Route 309 will close between Chapman's and Snowdrift Roads 7 o'clock Friday evening until 6 a.m. on Monday. And if the weather does not cooperate, they will be moving the work until September 13th through the 19th. Coming up on Spring Mountain Terrace's News Choice, it's Trooper Talk Tuesday in Community and You. And as we head out to break, we are getting closer to Fun Fest. And what would Fun Fest be without the volunteers that put it all together? Fun Fest, September 8th and 9th in downtown Hazleton. Stay with us.
Sacco Chiropractic, East Broad Street in Hazleton has the health care you've been waiting for. Whether it's a chronic issue or something new, Sacco Chiropractic has the most up-to-date techniques and therapies to help with any ailment. From his days of playing football with the Cougars and then in college, Dr. Scott Sacco has an elite understanding of sports injuries and how to correct them. Whether you are an athlete, a weekend warrior, or a grandmother, we can help with multiple issues. Call today to see why relief is super. Man, 570-497-4150.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
welcome to Community and You. It's Trooper Talk Tuesday. We're on location today out at Community Park, where we're going to talk all about the state police helicopter and what it's used for and many of the great aspects of it. Trooper Anthony Petrowski is joining me again here. And first of all, it's great to be out of the studio and actually get to see some stuff.
Yeah, this is a change. I like it. It's nice. Yeah.
Very cool. So let's talk about the helicopter. We brought it in. Obviously, today it's here kind of doing a public relations event for people to get an up-close personal look for it. So having this it also is a big asset to you guys. So let's first talk about that and the importance of having eyes in the sky.
Yeah, so the number one priority for the state police helicopters is obviously for police incidents, looking for missing persons, helping out in pursuits, things like that. You know, if we need to get a trooper into rough terrain, we can even do that. But when it's not being used for police incidents, we use it for community relations, you know? It's nice for people to be able to see some of the assets that we have here in the Pennsylvania State Police. And this is a great event right here that we're at today at the Children's Festival. And it's nice to have the helicopter here so we can actually show it off to the people that we serve.
And this is a unique tool for you guys to have, and you said using it multifaceted for things that go on. And we're lucky enough, one's kind of stationed close to us, but you guys do have a fleet of them that are ready in case you guys need them.
Yes, there's 6 total helicopters in the Pennsylvania State Police, 5 active and 1 on reserve in case it's needed, and they're spread out all throughout the Commonwealth. This helicopter here is actually not from Avoca, he's from the Harrisburg area. Before he actually flew out here today, he got pulled to a police incident in Gettysburg. Luckily, he was able to handle that and still come here today for this great event.
And this is a great tool for you guys to have. We see them all the time, you know, flying around when incidents happen. For you guys to be able to go up and say, you know, we need to get a look at this, we need to see what goes on, and also, when you said in pursuits, being able to see maybe what will be coming up is also great for you guys to know maybe what the next step is.
It's always good to have eyes in the air, you know, and even for investigations, if we need to take aerial photos, we can use the helicopter. It's great to have, and these pilots are excellent. And, you know, for an event like today, this is great to show the people, you know, people see it up in the sky. Not too many people see it on the ground, actually get to go in and sit inside. So, you know, today's a great event, and it's awesome to have the helicopter here to show the people.
And also, you know, with this, and we talk a lot about you guys being out in the community, being involved with what goes on. So not only obviously having this here, but also being able to be at events like this, like you guys are today, to be able to show them the car, show them, you know, some of the stuff you guys have, and also be able to provide some information is always a great thing.
Yes, just getting out there and just talking to the community that we serve every day, you know, talking to the kids. They're not too happy about going back to school, but, you know, we're talking to them about that, talking to the parents, you know, just letting them know different things about the state police, being able to communicate with them, breaking down barriers.
And that's what it's all about. So everyone is not afraid of the cop when they show up, and that's always one of the biggest things is to make sure that they can be trusted and talk to them, and then someone you can go to in time of need. So that wraps it up for us here on location out at Community Park, and we thank the state police for partnering with us to do Trooper Talk Tuesday each and every week to give you guys a little bit better understanding of what the state troopers do and what they get to experience every day here in our area. Thanks for joining us here on Trooper Talk Tuesday. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
Barbour Ford has the largest selection of Ford commercial vehicles in Northeast PA with over 50 Super Duties in stock. Plus, Barbour Ford is the only Ford commercial vehicle center in the area participating with the state's cooperative purchasing program, CoStars. Barbour Ford, where the pros go for trucks.
The Falvello Law Firm, located at 641 Route 93 in Sugarloaf, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania. They are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Having an intimate gathering and don't want to wrestle in the kitchen? Call Whitetail and ask about their food-to-go catering menu. They'll do the cooking, you relax, and entertain your guests. Call Mike at 570-535-6123.
A leading food industry trade publication has named Giant Food Stores the 2019 Retailer of the Year. Supermarket News named Giant for its growth strategy, including store acquisitions, relocated stores and remodels, fuel stations, and a new e-commerce hub in Lancaster. It also recognized the launch of Giant's online grocery services, offering direct through Giant Direct. Giant has been around for 96 years and has more than 32,000 associates. Supermarket News is featuring Giant as the cover story in its September issue, which can be found at, of course, Giant Food Store locations. Hazleton Trinity Lutheran Church will be holding their annual Peaches and Cream Ice Cream Social this Friday. You can check out Trinity Lutheran on the corner of Church and Hemlock Streets this Friday, September 6th from 4 to 6:30.
We're going to have peaches and ice cream for $4, nice Sunday. And also, we're going to have beef barbecue, pulled pork barbecue, ham, homemade ham and bean soup, hot dogs, chili dogs, hot and cold beverages. And we invite the community to come out and enjoy it.
And Betty Lou says it is a nice event where you can also meet a lot of people. They invite everyone to come out for their annual Good Eats. It takes a lot of time to order, buy, pick up, and prep for the event.
We're making 65 quarts of ham and bean soup. We made 45 pounds of beef barbecue and 30 pounds of pulled pork. So we have a lot of food. So everybody come out and join us, and nice to see everyone.
The fundraiser for their small congregation helps out with maintaining their large building. So Trinity Lutheran needs all the help they can get.
Open our building to the community. We have a nursery and kindergarten school here Monday through Friday. The Girl Scouts meet here, the Brownies meet here, the Daisies meet here, the Boy Scouts meet here, the Cub Scouts meet here, Al-Anon meets here, Alcoholics Anonymous meet here. Soul Kitchen has their monthly free dinner the second Tuesday of the month. And so we're open to a lot of community groups that get to use the building for free. And so we need help to keep the building up so that we can offer it to the community.
And takeouts are also available for this Friday, September 6th from 4 to 6:30 at Hazleton Trinity Lutheran Church's annual Peaches and Ice Cream Social. For more information, you can give them a call, 570-454-3492, extension 10. And that's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our WYLN News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to